Pozývam na mikrofon Kristínu Baričevič. Kristína.
Good evening. I'm Christina, and this is Trisha, and we're both going to Jamaica this year for a mission trip. I went last year, and this is her first time going, so we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that.
Hi, like Christina said, my name is Trisha, and this is my first year going on the mission trip to Kingston, Jamaica. I found out about this trip through St. Peter and Paul Church of Hoboken. Our team leader, Michael, spoke about the mission trip during Mass and asked if anybody was interested in helping to see him after Mass. After Mass, I spoke to him, and I immediately signed up, as I've always wanted to go on a mission trip, as I could finally give back. I'm very excited to be a part of this team, as if you know the team, they are dedicated 110% to providing help and care for these children. Father Gregory is a Catholic priest who founded Mustard Seed. This year, we will be assisting him to help with the hurricane rebuilding for an organization that cares for abandoned children. From November 15th through the 22nd, Hoboken Cares will make their 4th annual trip to work with the wonderful children and caregivers of Mustard Seed Communities. Mustard Seed Communities began in 1978 as a home for children with severe disabilities who were abandoned or orphaned to the streets of Jamaica. 30 years later, Mustard Seed Communities cares for over 600 children in Jamaica, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, and Zimbabwe who are all disabled and abandoned or live with HIV and or AIDS. Every day, Mustard Seed Communities endeavors to meet the growing needs of the most vulnerable individuals in these communities. Our trip is made of 23 individuals from Hoboken and the surrounding area. We are so blessed to be able to share another week with the people of Mustard Seed and their amazing spirit. Each year, the Hoboken team balances time doing much-needed work projects and spending time with the children who love getting some individual attention. This year, our task will be rebuilding in the wake of Hurricane Gustav. Many of Mustard Seed Communities' homes in the southeast of Jamaica sustained wind and water damage from Gustav, but Sophie's Place, which is located in the mountains of St. Andrew in the community of Gordon Town, received significant damage. Sophie's Place is a home to 24 children with physical and mental disabilities and provides accommodations for volunteers when they come to serve in Jamaica on a mission trip. Sophie's Place was waist high in water for days. A gully broke, sending a 9-foot wave of water into the town and causing a landslide that virtually blocked the road to the home. Luckily, there were 5 volunteers and Mustard Seed Communities caregivers to rush the children to higher ground as the water swelled. Getting food, supplies, and medicine to the children have been very difficult. Unfortunately, 3 children did not make it. Our trip is 100% funded by our generous friends, families, and community. Mustard Seed relies on donations from volunteers to help meet the children's most basic needs. This need for support is greatly heightened by the recent hurricane damage, as the damage has now reached $250,000 US.
Last year when I went in October, we went for 8 days, and we're going to be doing that again this year. We had 15 people in our group last year, and as she mentioned, it rose to 23 people, so we're a growing group. While I was there, I was able to meet a child named Juan, who is 11 years old, and he's HIV positive. Since then, I became his sponsor mother, which means I give him phone calls, I send him things for his birthday, and I just make sure his basic needs are met. While we were there, we also met a young man named Ramon. He's 12 years old, and he's currently dying from HIV/AIDS. His medicine costs $1,000 a month. While Father Gregory was here a week ago to visit us, he mentioned and told a story of how if you were out to sea and you saw 100 children drowning, how can you go in there and just pick the one that you want to save? It's just basic medication that he needs to survive. Our original goal was to raise $48,000 for this trip, but now we have raised it to $75,000 so that we can pay for the medication so Ramon can live. for the next year. Right now we're taking any types of donations at the back table. Cash, checks, or credit cards are accepted. We're going to be leaving on the 15th of November, so from now until then you can also go to Croatian Relief Services and drop off donations, or you can also bring any items that are needed from a wish list. Because of the hurricane, a lot of items have been just destroyed. They're in high demand for baby diapers, towels, fitted sheets, baby powder, things like that. Also children's clothing. We're really not taking over toys. They really need the bare necessities right now. I have a very short, maybe a minute or two long video that I would like to show you at this time. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Christina and Tricia.
Once again, they have a table back there if you want to visit it and talk to them. They'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. We have also another missionary with us who will shortly tell us about his mission to Haiti. Father Martin, would you please come over and say what you're doing in your life?
Thank you, Father. Good evening. I just want to take 2 minutes to say quickly, I'm privileged to be involved in a work of solidarity with the people of Haiti. And as you know, recently the terrible hurricanes left floods which killed over 1,000 people. And we've been gathering funds to send to help people that we know there, that will see that the funds get to the right people, which is sometimes a good trick, you know. I hope maybe I'll wave to the people over in Jamaica, because on the 17th of November I'll be going down to see some people that we've been able to send some funds to, and then we're going to try to plan something more long-term to help with the reconstruction, because that's going to be an even bigger job. And maybe Father Gio will be going with us to Haiti. He mentioned that he's interested. Anyway, I think it's wonderful the hard work that's being done, and that the relief services is doing, no matter what country people are from, which means that the church cares about people who are hurting. And I think that makes Jesus very happy. So I'm so privileged to be able to help the people in the poorest country in the Americas. And like I said, I'll wave to the girls in Haiti when we go by. God bless you.
Thank you, Father. People of Seton Hall University also go to El Salvador. Here is Father Mino. Maybe he can tell you a few short words about his mission to El Salvador.
I want to say to your ladies that they came to the right place. The Croatian people are very, very generous people. If I remember that when you helped us during the 2001 earthquake in El Salvador, then Colombia, then Sri Lanka. I remember when the Bishop of Sri Lanka came, and now it's Haiti. I think you are a ray of hope for so many people. I wanted to find 4 reasons to justify my free dinner today, and that was the first one, to thank you for your wonderful generosity. And then also to discover that to give is the source of happiness. That's the only way to be happy, to give as much as you can until it hurts. For the past 6 years, we've been taking students to El Salvador for Seton Hall University. We take 20 students each time, twice a year, and we have brought about $500,000 in donations in 6 years. We help in a cancer hospital where a Special Romero got killed. Another wonderful man like Cardinal Stepinac, who gave so much courage to his people. This year we went 5 times with the students. We sponsor a Catholic orphanage, a nursing home, and a place for adolescents who have been abused sexually or physically in many other ways. So it is a wonderful experience. I congratulate the 2 young ladies. Never to give it up. Give as much as you can, go as many times as you can. It will definitely change your life. And you have come to the right place and to the right people, the Croatian people, who are very, very generous. And I'm here because I'm a very good friend of Father Gio. Who is not a friend of Father Gio? So I really ask a great applause for, I want to ask an applause for Father Gio, who's done tremendous work with the Croatian.